Hello everybody, my name is Dennis Litvinov and welcome back to my channel Can I Blend It? I'm excited to see you guys here today and I can't wait to show you the next video. But first things first, let me tell you, this is a brand new Vitamix A2500 container. So this container is 12 ounces smaller than the previous one. This one comes at 48 ounces and it's actually smaller. It's smaller, which will allow us to blend even better from now on, as it'll allow less room for expansion, which means that objects will be hitting at less speed as they spin inside the blender, likely causing less breakage in the future. Also, another interesting thing I learned about these containers is that these containers come with an NFC chip inside of the bottom piece here. So what happens is it sits somewhere in there and it allows the blender itself to recognize what type of container is sitting on top of it, and it adjusts as necessary. So check it out. So when I disconnect this container and I attempt to turn the blender on, as you can see, nothing happens. It's not spinning. Here's my finger inside of the blades, or rather inside of the gear. Nothing happens. As soon as I put the container on and I attempt to spin the blender, it works. Here I take it off again, it doesn't work. So, just a cool fun fact about these Vitamix containers. Anyways, let's jump right into our video, but before we do that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos just about every second day, and you definitely don't want to miss the videos that I have prepared for you for next week. So, let's get at it. Welcome back everyone. So, as you may have already guessed, we're going to attempt to blend this pool noodle. Now I'm saying attempt, however I'm quite certain that the Vitamix A2500 is going to take care of this noodle in no time. But what I'm curious to learn is how it's actually going to, what it's going to look like once it's been blended. So is it just going to chop up into pieces, or is it going to expand? I'm suspecting this is likely going to expand because it's basically this foam, and when it's torn apart it'll likely grow. However, as always, I must read the safety instructions, so let's check that out. This is not a life-saving device. Do not leave child unattended while device is in use. Adult supervision required. Submerged product, once released, may propel out of water and strike face or eyes. Well, basically what that tells me is that I should not fill this blender up with water while attempting to blend it, as pieces may propel into my eyes, but this also says 5+. I don't know what that means exactly, but I think what it means is it wants me to put the blender on a minimum of speed of 5+ or higher. So you know what, let's just go ahead and put it right at 10. That's what it's suggesting, so I'm basically following instructions. Okay, so obviously this doesn't fit. However, what I'm going to do is open the lid up a bit and then we'll see what happens. Let's check it out, guys. Let's begin. Well, that was fun, but I have to admit, not good enough. So let's put some extra pressure on this puppy. This, my friends, is the pusher stick that comes with these size of containers. It's meant specifically for this size so that the bottom doesn't blend. So we've blended majority of this pool noodle, but I feel like there's still a big part left. So you know what? I'm going to push this in and blend it all the way. So let's check that out. All right, I think the whole thing is there. So let's open up the lid. Oh, look at that pool noodle. It's warm. It actually feels warm, which by the way reminds me. So these blenders in this container actually has the ability to heat your product. So if you're blending soup or anything like that, this actually has the ability to cut up the potatoes and actually heat up your soup, making it into a puree. All right, pool noodle. Oh. Look at that. Look at that pool noodle. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Look at it go. All right. And you know what? That's not even... Oh, that's hot. Now that's hot. Nice. And you know what? That's not even it. I've got more pool noodle right here. Look at all that pool noodle. So, the verdict. It looks like the pool noodle blended, and in fact it did actually expand. Oh, and that, look at that. Here's the label for it. Little pieces of label left. So, no accidents. I'm glad we did it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and have a great day.